What's up, guys? The name is Mikee Reyes. You already know. And mag-isa ako today kasi si Javi. Holidays naman sa pagbigyan natin si Javi. Mukhang hangover pa. Nasa Bicol kasi si Javi. Actually, hindi rin kami sure kung gagana yung wifi niya doon or kung malakas enough yung wifi niya to record an episode. But, hindi na rin namin na-try kasi hindi na nagising Pero pagbigyan natin holidays naman ngayon and I don't know, matagal na ako hindi nagmamonologue. So might as well go back to my roots and talk my way out of this. Pero Merry Christmas sa lahat ng mga ka-shoot first, lahat sa buong community, sa lahat ng nanonood, lahat na nakikinig, sa lahat ng nasa group, nasa community, nasa Facebook group. We appreciate all of you. Sobrang tuloy-tuloy pa din yung kulit ninyo. And I appreciate it. Javi appreciates it. And we all just appreciate it. So for now, since mag-isa ako, I'll try to do this. Updates tayo. Tapos magsasagot na lang ako ng mga questions from the community. All right. I think for the updates, honestly, Manila Clasico, it wasn't the game that we wanted kasi medyo tambakan. But the good thing about it was ang ganda nung jersey retirement ni Kuya Ping and ni Kuya PJ. One thing I love about their jersey retirement is mukhang pinag-usapan nila yung suit nila. Kasi yung isa super red or maroonish. Yung isa naman todo blue. And the funny thing is, sorry wait yung glasses ko nawawala Wait lang, time out. Okay, since magbabasa ako, kailangan ko yung glasses ko. Anyway, the funny thing is, nung nasa probinsya kami the whole time, kasama ko si CK. And then, di ba, nagjo-joke kami ng kakasal kami. Ka-text ko si Kuya Mark, nagre-reply siya. Sabi ni Kuya Mark, parang, okay lang kasal, yan ang gusto ko. Ganyan. Send kami ng video ni CK na parang, kung ikaw yung ninong, bakit hindi? Tapos si Mark naman parang, sige, bukas na, kasal na kayo, akong bahala sa baka. Lublob ko kung pwede lang. Joke lang. Okay, so, ang hirap pala na pag-monologue, no? Walang nakikita ko sa akin. Parang ako nagawa ito ng mga 6 months ko ata, ginawa ito 7 months, 8 months. Pero anyway, masaya naman to. Okay, so it wasn't the game that we were expecting. It was a blowout. Magnolia is just really on a streak right now. Their import, Harris, has been a beast. Tama, di ba? Si Harris. Si Harris. Dalawa kasi Paul tsaka si Mike. Di ba? Si Mike yung kanila. Sobrang galing. I think he just really outplayed the Ginebra Gin Kings. But, ganun talaga ang buhay. Just not the day. Just not Ginebra's day. Hindi sumakto yung magandang game. Usually kasi, pag magandang game, dun maglalaban talaga. But for both teams, sobrang lakas kasi na pag may isang off night, the other team will take advantage. And that's what Magnolia did. Other than that, ano pa mga nangyari? Sorry guys, kasi nasa probinsya ako so I wasn't really on my phone that much. But, you know what? Yun lang naman. Ba? Let's just go to the community. Actually, dito ko malalaman kung ano yung mga pangyayari. Okay, community. I'll just keep answering questions para masagot. Guys, you can hit the link on the description if you want to join the community. Tuloy-tuloy na basketball hoops talk. Ay, okay, naalala ko na. Here's one thing, but na lang connect yung community. Condolences to Coach Lawrence Jongson's family. I'll be honest with you guys, man. It hit me hard kasi yung video na I had with him 2 years ago during or after their win against LaSalle, yung naka 3 points si Ray Suerte. That video resurfaced. And actually, yung unang nag-send sa akin ng news was, I was driving on our way back to Manila from Batangas. Nasa kalsada kami. Nag-message si Anton Rojas, sent me an article. The article, dun sa link pa lang, nakalagay na yung, di ba sa link usually yung title yung nakalagay, kunyari Lawrence Jongson pero ganun, di ba? So, the link said Lawrence Jongson. Yun pa lang yung nababasa ko kasi I was driving na. Medyo SLEX ata yun, umuulan pa. Dun pa lang, dun sa nabasa ko, Lawrence Jongson. Number 1, walang hoops news on freaking December 26, Sunday. Walang hoops news. Especially hindi pa PBA. Like Lawrence Jongson, for basketball news to come out concerning Lawrence Jongson, ibig sabihin, siguro natanggal sa trabaho, natanggal sa team, which, di ba, malabo matanggal sa, sino ba coach niya? Wala na pala siya sa UE. So like, the only possible thing that could that na pwedeng news doon na hindi bad news is na-hire somewhere. But then again, like, pati si send sa akin ni Anton to, so random on the 26th. It's something, it's saka personal pang sinend sa akin, hindi man lang doon sa group namin ng mga media people. So, doon pa lang medyo nakutubang ko na and kinilabutan na ako while I was driving. And right away, yun yung naalala ko, yung video na yun. I saw him. Okay, so the story of that video was, I covered the game, the tawag mo dito? The UE Lasal game. When I covered that game, that was the first game of that day. After that, nag-ano kami, yung ex ko nung time na yon was coming from a flight. So galing MOA, sinundo ko na yung ex ko sa NAIA. Tapos, parang super sama ng pakiramdam ng ex ko. So tumakbo kami ng Saint Medical. Ano yung, shoot, doon ako lagi nagpapa-check up. Yung hospital sa may Wilson Green Hills. Yung malaki hospital doon. Damn, nakalimutan ko kung lagi ako doon nagpapa-check. Hindi St. Luke's yun. Kung nandito si Javi, malamang nasabi niya. Pero yun. So from the airport, tumakbo kami doon. And then when we got there, she was the one, may mga dextrose lang na parang paracetamol na pangpasakit na sa ulo. Tapos nakita ko si Coach Lawrence. Fresh off of the post-game dinner celebration. Ganun. Tapos medyo masama lang daw pakiramdam niya. Something. Panalo. So we were just talking dun sa hindi ER dun sa waiting room ng ER. Tapos yun, when Anton sent it, medyo kinilabutan na ako. And then finally, I opened it nung medyo traffic sa SLX. And ayun, yun na nga. Yeah, that conversation stood out to me because that was really a conversation that was real. We went up against each other. Nung nag-final sila nung rookie season ko, siya yung coach nun. Wait lang, may basura. Wait lang. Okay, naglabas lang ako ng basura. Okay. Nagsasalita ba? Wala naman. Okay, naglabas lang ako ng basura. Okay, so anyway, that was the conversation that stood out kasi it was the realest conversation that we've had. Me and Coach Lawrence. Kasi usually, nakakausap ko siya before ng game, kumusta, ganun lang. It wasn't really real. And it's as raw as it could have gotten. Like, come on, nasa kami ng ER. Tapos nagkukwentuhan lang kami doon. Then I made that video kasi nga ginawa niya yung ganun. Oh yeah, what I was saying was, kalaban ko siya nung nag-final sila sa UE nung first year ko. And then siya na yung coach ni Polly hanggang sa Cobra, ganun. And honestly, man, I loved him as a coach because he's such a player's coach. Ask all his players, yung mga favorite niya, yung mga Ray Suerte, Polly, si Roy ba umabot? Sumang, I'm not really sure. Pero like, he gives them all the freedom. And you know me, man, yun yung gusto ko sa coach. So, it kind of hit me. But hopefully, I don't know the details yet, pero hopefully, okay lahat. With his family, condolences with his family. Prayers up for Coach Lawrence and sa lahat ng naiwan. Tsaka dami natulungan players ni Coach Lawrence. Coach Lawrence. So yeah. Rest in peace, Coach Lawrence. Okay. Ayun. Okay. So sagot na lang muna tayo ng questions from the group. Gino M. Tolentino. Survey lang mga boss. Sino sa kanila kaya makipagsabayan sa PBA? Coach Randy Alcantara, Coach Gerson Cabiltes, Coach Aldin Ayo. I'll be honest with you all. I'll be honest with you, Gino. Lahat to kaya. Magaling lahat to. You have to love how Coach Randy Alcantara coaches, Coach Gerson, and Coach Aldin. But if I have to choose one, I think Coach Aldin has the most experience. I think Coach Aldin has proven the most winning championships in both leagues, both collegiate leagues. Coach Gerson kasi, sa totoo lang guys sobrang init ni Coach Gerson ngayon kasi tuloy-tuloy yung championship niya. But it was really 2020 that really put Coach Gerson on the map. Like, I'm not saying hindi siya magaling na coach before 2020, but 2021, but we didn't know of him this much. Grabe siya ngayon di ba? So, I think Coach Gerson's 2021 was Coach Gerson's year. And if he can be consistent with this in the next 3-4 years, then for sure, pwede siya sa PBA. Coach Randy naman, Magaling din si Coach Randy. Nag-champion sa San Juan, nag-champion sa juniors. Hindi pa na siya nag-champion sa NCAA seniors though, pero medyo bago pa lang naman siya sa Mapua. Pero pwede rin si Coach Randy. I think Coach Jongson and Coach Randy are really future coaches na baka mag-UAAP. Alam mo yun? Aminin man natin rin din. Mas yung UAP kaysa sa NCAA. But Coach Alden has proven himself the most. Nag-assistant pa yan sa hindi ko alam ba't pinupuntahan ko pa yung Zoom. Ako lang naman yun nandun. Anyway, si Coach Alden, nag-assistant pa sa PBA. Tapos noon, ganyan. Yung sistema daw ni Coach Alden, mayhem. It'll be a little controlled kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng pilitin yung mayhem. Hindi mo naman pilitin yung mga veterano, di ba? But again, Coach Alden, because obviously he has the confidence. Obviously, he can dress well. Hindi, joke lang. He can run with the best of them. Maybe he can't run with the 5 yet, the big 5 ng PBA. Coach Yeng, Coach Norman, Coach Leo, Coach Tim, Coach Chot. But he's there dun sa lower tier coaches. Pero bata pa si Coach Alden, guys. So that's the thing. You can't really blame him because you can't beat experience without experience. Kumbaga, the only thing that experience beats or that can beat experience is experience. So I don't think he can run yet with Coach Chot and Coach Tim kasi experience yun. But these 3 coaches are the future. I'm letting you all know. Underrated. Siyempre, ang dami pang ibang coaches yan, but these 3, future. Okay. Andre Yusef Kasan. Really want to know your thoughts on this. Shoot first. Fam, in other local leagues, their naturalized players are considered as locals. But here in the Philippines, Kuya Marcos, Kwame, and Blatch are still considered imports in the PBA. I think they too should allow them to suit up here as locals, like sa All-Filipino Cup. They served our country well naman to get the nod. You know why? Basketball-wise, lugi. Because, come on, that means Kwame can play in the UAAP as a local. Then pwede pa sila import. So, lugi. On a toxic, on the toxic side of things, on the business side of things, hindi pa payag SMC. Kasi, Gilas, kung maglaro dun yung Naturalized, Matic, yun na din yung huhugutin. Kung pwede lang, yun yung huhugutin sa MVP teams. So, yan ang lalaro sa token text, yan ang lalaro sa NLEX or maybe sa Veralco, but most probably sa token text yan. Lugi. So, I don't think. At saka ang daming kailangan daanan, daming loophole. Kasi ito guys. So, you're telling me, this is a good question by Andre Yusef Kasana. This is not toxic at all. But imagine this. If Blatch was a how many naturalized players do we have? Maybe 1 in 3 years. Tama, di ba? Around that range. 1 in 3, 1 in 4 years. Or 1 in, masyado ata maiksi yung 4 years. I'll be safe, 1 in 5 years. So it was Kuya DeMarcos Cousins. Kuya Marcos, nakalimutan ko tuloy apelyido ni Marcos. Ang hirap nito Habi, nasan ka kasi? Okay, Marcos Blatch yung naiisip ko Okay, si Kuya Marcos, which naging teammate ko sa Thailand, si Kuya Marcos. Sorry guys nalilito talaga ako kasi Blatch yun nasa utak ko Si Kuya Marcos, si Blatch, tsaka ngayon si Kwame. Okay, so tatlo in the last 10 years? Mga 10 years kasi konti pa lang naman yung kay Anje. Okay. How many teams do you have in the PBA? 12. Buti kung one naturalized. Buti kung pwede yung each team can naturalize someone to play for them as a local. Yun pwede. That would be fair. But if there's one naturalized players every 5 years, paano pa yung ibang teams? They have to wait 20, 30 years bago sila magkaroon ng naturalized player. Tapos matindi doon, matanda na si Blatch, din makakalaro. So at a time, there is only maximum of, right now, sinong condition sa kanila? Si Ange tsaka si Blatch. I don't even know kung condition pa si Kuya Marcos. Kung naglalaro pa talaga si Kuya Marcos. But let's just say, hindi na peak si Kuya Marcos. So si Marcos, si Blatch, past his peak. Si Ange, papunta pa lang sa peak niya. So there are only 3 players that you can choose from at this moment na naturalized players. Imagine yun. Like, ang dami nagsasagot dito, okay lang naman basta lagyan ng limit 1 per team. Hindi mo kailangan ng limit kasi hindi aabot sa 12 naturalized players. Kasi yung Gilas, once every 4 years lang, once every 5 years lang nagkakaroon ng naturalized player. So, paano may kakalat yun? Hindi pwede. Unless nga, each team can get an import, naturalize them, and then get another import. So, 2 imports. So, gawin na lang natin 2 imports per team. You get what I'm saying? Like, technically, it is not even possible because it'll be super unfair. Like, Ange Kwame right now is the only naturalized player at the moment. Pwede kang humugot ng Andre Blatch, pero ang layo na nun, man. Like, past his peak. So, at the moment, there's only one Ange Kwame. Paano magiging fair yun pag biglang inakit? Kahit bigay mo sa SMC, let's say, no toxicity, hindi kailangan sa MVP. Bigay mo sa San Miguel si Ange Kwame. Tapos bigay mo pa sa kanila yung current import nila. Di ba lugi? So, it's not even feasible. I like the question. Like, I went into details the first 2 minutes that I answered. But thinking about it, it's not even feasible because at the moment, there is only one import at his peak, another import past his peak, and another import, I'm not even sure. Yun lang yung naturalized at this moment. So, sobrang lugi. So, but 1 per team, ibig sabihin, mag-double import talaga tayo, which I'm not a fan of. Kasi, sobra naman yung double. Hindi naman tayo bilig. Shots fired. Hindi naman tayo bano eh. Magagaling yung locals natin. So, we don't need that much imports. 1 import makes it fun. 2 imports just makes it stupid na. I'm not a fan of that. Kahit yung Asian imports, I'm not a fan of it. Because we are the best in Asia right now. I mean, dun sa part ng Asia na yun. Not China, not Iran, not Australia. Di ba kasama yun sa FIBA? Pero like, you get what I'm saying. Huwag tayo piloso po. You get what I'm saying. Okay. Thank you for that question though. Next. Hamilton, Nikki Bravo. Guys, anyone here na frustrated basketball player, like nangarap na makapag-college ball o kaya ngayon makapaglaro sa MPB, ano nangyari? Feel free to share. Love this. Ito yung mga magagandang questions. Good job ka dito, Hamilton, Nikki Bravo. But I'm not a frustrated basketball player. But then again, I don't judge frustrated basketball players because, you know, a lot of things could have happened nung career nila. Next. Hanap tayo ng mga questions dito. Warriors versus Suns. Carlo Agustin Andres Ponayo. Warriors versus Suns sa conference finals. Aba, gusto ko mangyari yan. Kayo ba? Guys, drop your predictions. Warriors. I feel like the Warriors are legitimately gonna win the championship this year. Sobrang lakas ng Warriors, man. Iba. Bumalik yung Steph. Obviously, Steph has been playing on another level. But ngayon may kakampi siya. And Wiggins has been great. Wiseman, wala pa nga. Balita ko, I'm not really a big watcher of the NBA, pero wala pa nga si Wiseman. Clay, wala pa. Draymond is doing his thing. Yung Otto Porter, solid. Yung Peyton, solid. Yung Poole, solid. So, I really have a feeling that they could win the chip. So, since the question is Warriors versus Suns sa conference finals, I gotta go Warriors. Okay. Calvin Oftana at Matthew Wright ay dapat nasa Gilas lineups. Hold up. Excuse me. Okay. Calvin at Matthew. Oh, for sure. I think they should be in the at least consideration for Gilas lineup. Si Calvin not yet because you still gotta go. Unahin mo pa yung. Wait lang. We're talking about Coach Tabs. Okay wait. Coach Tab. Kay Lloyd VF. Coach Tabs Gilas to. I think pwede yung dalawa for Coach Tabs Gilas. Calvin for sure pwede kasi college pa naman yung utak niya like open to learning and all that. Si Matthew, I'm not saying may attitude problems si Matthew, but Matthew is part of that pro level na medyo ayaw nga ni Coach Tab, di ba? Kasi gusto ni Coach Tab, hawak na niya tsaka anytime mapupull out niya sa team. I think Calvin is the more parang closer to that, to that chance kasi Calvin is young. Gusto ni coach In short, hindi pa buong buo yung utak ni Calvin na pro siya. You get what I'm saying? Yun ang ayaw ni Coach Tab yung medyo hindi na susunod sa plays, hindi na susunod sa hindi na magiging team first, which is sakit naman yan ng professional. Aminin man natin na hindi. Kasi syempre, sobrang gagaling na ng mga yan. At one point, iisipin nila, didiskarte na ako kasi sa PBA team ko, ako yung dumidiskarte. So si Calvin yung medyo mas posible. But talent-wise, obviously man, Gilas potential pareho yan. Okay. Tanong lang mga kuya, bakit po ba tuwing Manila Clasico, Hinebra at Magnolia ang laging naglalaban? Hindi po ba pwedeng SMC versus MVP? Player Naziel Aguilar, I believe Manila Clasico means Pure Foods Hinebra. So hindi siya Manila Clasico. Gawa tayo ng game. Gawin nating TNT Meralco. No. I think it's really Hinebra Magnolia. Yung Hinebra Magnolia ang tinawag na Manila Clasico. Hindi siya Manila Clasico tas nilagay yung Hinebra Magnolia. So Hinebra Magnolia talaga siya, kaibigan. Hindi pwede palitan yan. Which UAAP, Riley? Which UAAP NCAA MVP, Finals MVP should have gone to another player and why? 2000s. I can't. Ayoko. Hindi ko maiisip pa to. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, wait. To those who always vote sa All-Star Games poll, what are your main considerations? Bakit sila dapat All-Star? Okay, if I was to vote, dati sobrang nag-vote ako eh. Tama si Carlo De Castro. Kung sino gusto ko mapanood, tama. All-Star naman, hindi All-NBA. But obviously may mga bonus to eh. Pag player ka tas naging All-Star ka. So I'm giving it to the ones who deserve it. Honestly, yun ako. Yung face ng team, consistent gumawa, and also masaya panoorin sa All-Star game. Kasi, this is why guys ha. Yung first 5 lang naman ang binaboto ng tao eh, ng madlang people eh. So if I was to vote, boboto ko na yung gusto ko. They may not be the main guys, but for sure, they're considered. Like siguro si Ja Morant. Nangyari Ja Morant. Sobrang daming pwedeng i-bottom point guard or guard sa West na hindi si Ja. But I'm gonna vote Ja if ever. If ever. Because yung first 5 lang naman yung boboto ko eh. Sigurado naman yung coaches, yun yung mas focused dun sa sino ba talaga nakalaban natin na magagaling. So, may iba pang voting eh. So at least, di ba, naboto mo yung gusto mo. Because at the end of the day, kung hindi man makapasok sa first 5 yung super deserving, kaya Luka Doncic, let's just say Luka Doncic doesn't make it to the first 5. For sure, boboto siya ng coaches or kung sino man boboto dun sa off the bench. So, mas legit yung bumoboto ng mga yun. Actually, minsan may mali pa nga dun. But you get what I'm saying? So yeah, tama si Carl. I think yung gusto mo mapanood, wag ka lang corny na Jaja Pachulia yung dati, di ba? Wag lang corny. As long as he deserves it. A lot of people in the league deserve to be all-stars. So as long as you pick from that and you be biased sa player mo, pero from that group, then you're all good. Pero kung huhugot ka, medyo corny yung ganun sa akin. Hindi corny sa akin. Okay, 23 minutes na ako guys, in fairness. I'll finish at 30. Couple more questions. Ask lang po, bakit kaya pag may bagong liga sa Pilipinas, Gino Ball, yung mga admin ng page, mga post, laging about sa panira sa PBA, parang laging dapat matapatan o patalo nila PBA. Hindi ba kaya suportahan na lang ng mga liga sa Pinas at mag-focus na lang sila kung paano mas mapopromote o mapapaganda yung liga nila? Like, nababasa ko sa MPBL meme and Philbasket, etc. Okay. This is toxic, but I'll answer this. It's an honest question naman. I'll answer this. Yung MPBL, ngayon na lang siya nagko-compete sa PBA because ngayon professional na siya. But the MPBL meme page is not the MPBL's page. It's not a direct. Hindi siya direct page ng MPBL. So yung paninira ng ginagawa ng MPBL meme page, you can't connect it to the MPBL page. So hindi yan galing dun sa mismong grupo ng MPBL. Because trust me, I was there. We never really, there was no vibe na kailangan siraan yung PBA or there was no vibe like that. It's very, hindi siya toxic dun. So you can't compare. So the MPBL meme page is the MPBL meme page. I don't know who runs that, but surely, definitely not the MPBL. The Philbasket page though, sino ba nagpapatakbo ng Philbasket page? Di ba? Isipin nyo, sino ba nagpapatakbo ng PhilBasket page? Oh, kung siya nagpapatakbo ng PhilBasket page, di ba nag-aaway na kami kasi sinisira niya yung PBA? Oh, so ba't pa tayo nagugulat? With regards to bringing down another league to bring up yours, that's my ultimate you don't have to step on someone to pull someone up. So that's just their thing. Trip nila yun eh. Trip nila maging toxic. Trip nila yun. Bahala sila. But since I am working for the MPBL, or I did work for the MPBL, sana I keep working for the MPBL and Chooks to go, I'm telling you right now, hindi connected yan. So, hiwala yan. Pero yung PhilBasket, wala namang PhilBasket meme page, di ba? It's directly PhilBasket. Buti napansin mo, Gino Ball, na medyo may shots fired yung mga post ni PhilBasket minsan. Minsan may mga shots fired eh. Pero yung MPBL wala talaga. Sorry kasi doon ako, like, I'm not even just being biased Like, alam ko lang na hindi connected sa MPBL meme page. Alam ko lang for a fact. This is not something na minamanipulate ko kayo into thinking. Like, literally, you can see PhilBasket page is the PhilBasket page. MPBL meme page is different from the MPBL page. So, dun pa lang, makikita nyo na. Connect the dots na lang tayo dyan. This isn't even a biased opinion or a biased answer. I'm just connecting the dots. Connect yung dots. Sino nagpapatakbo ng PhilBasket page? Okay, kailangan na ba i-trade ng Lakers si Westbrook? Yes! I'm a Westbrook lover. I love how he competes, but damn, minsan talaga sakit sa ulo. So, yes. Trade him if you want to salvage this season. Sean Jefferson Pabilon na. Malamang siya, Lakers fan yan. Okay. Von Flores, pick the 3 best players here. So, Westbrook, Melo, Dwight, Harden, Rose, Davis. I can't, wag na to kasi hindi ko mapakita sa inyo. Anyway, I'll answer like maybe a couple more. Ryan Bulaong. Yung retirement ceremony kahapon for Simon and Pingris are response sa attempt na maglaro sila sa MPBL. No, there was really a plan to retire both jerseys. But, I said this before sa isang episode, but, babawiin yon kung naglaro sila sa MPBL. So, okay. Hindi nagkaroon ng retirement ceremony dahil muntik sila mag-MPBL. No. Muntik hindi mangyari yung retirement ceremony kung natuloy sila sa MPBL. So, matutuloy yan regardless. Kung kunyari walang MPBL at all na nangyari or issue na ganun, meron talagang retirement ceremony. Okay? So, gets niyo ba? Meron talagang retirement ceremony. Nung nagkaroon ng chismis na mag-MPBL, muntik hindi ituloy. So, it wasn't a response dun sa attempt maglaro sa MPBL. I don't think it was a response. It was pushed through kasi hindi nag-MPBL. So, meron talaga yan from the start. Okay. I don't have the numbers. Hamilton, Nikki, Bravo. I don't think he was trying to be toxic here. I don't have the numbers, pero tingin niyo ba mas madami pa nanonood ng Mavs Phenomenal Basketball kaysa MPBL or kahit PBA na non-Hinebra game? You cannot compare a vlogger's views to a legit basketball game's views. That's like comparing Alex Gonzaga's views to a PBA game's views. You cannot. You cannot. You just cannot. So, he wasn't trying to be toxic, but that's just my answer. Again, Mavs Phenomenal is basketball content. But technically, Mavs Phenomenal is a content creator. So you cannot compare that to a basketball institution like the PBA. You compare that with fellow content creators like Alex Gonzaga, Kong TV, yun yung Mavs. So you can't compare. Diba? Pwede ba i-compare ngayon yung games ni Mavs sa vlogs ni Alex or yung games ni Mavs sa games ni HoopX? Yun yung pwede mo i-compare. Pero kung i-compare mo siya dun sa legit basketball, I don't think so. Guys, mas madaming toxic sa Pilipinas kesa yung relax lang at masaya sa buhay. I realized that when sa comment section ng TikTok, comment section ng Facebook, like, there are people who are just really toxic na talagang hindi mo maintindihan kung saan nanggagaling yung toxicity. Yung tipong, paano mo naisip yun? Yung ganon. So, You can't compare. I think content creators should be compared with fellow content creators. But at the same time, you can't compare a content creator with this niche and a content creator with this niche. You can't even compare Mavs Phenomenal with my page, honestly. Kasi magkaiba yung content namin. Yes, it's both basketball, but it's different. You get what I'm saying? Like, isang tao lang ako eh. Like, when you watch my content, it's either just me or me and Javi. Dalawang tao lang kami versus a whole production. You can't compare. That's why when Mavs people go to my page and say, wala kang followers, blah, 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 blah. Panis ka kay Mavs, or even yung mga HJ followers, mas gusto ko si Hoopja. My content is my original content. I'm talking right now on the mic. Ako. This is me. I'm talking about other things, but still, you're watching because of me. So that in itself, mas loyal yung followers ko. Versus, I'm watching because pinost mo si Paul Lee. Honestly, bumaba yung yung viewers ko since I don't put out episodes now with other players. But I know the people who watch right now are the most loyal ones kasi pinapanood nyo to because of me, because of what I think, because you're curious of what I feel, what I believe, or my takes, versus you're watching because lumabas si Bolik. You get what I'm saying? Neither is wrong naman, but I'm saying yun yung difference ng content ko sa content na ibang tao. Yung sa akin, super original. Yun lang naman. I didn't mean to be toxic there, but I had to say my piece. But okay, there you have it, man. 31 minutes by myself for love of the game. Okay, I'm sure Javi's gonna come back. Uwi siya from Bicol ng 30 daw eh. So I don't know if makakapag-record. Like, hindi pa nga namin natetest yung Wi-Fi doon eh. So, if not, then I guess I'm gonna monologue again. Hopefully, keep the questions coming. Ubusan na ako ng boses. Salamat lang talaga sa lahat ng suporta. Kaya ako ginagawa to kasi talagang namimiss ko na rin mag-monologue, but at the same time, I know some of you really wait for these episodes and I appreciate it like todo. So, hopefully, tuloy-tuloy tayo dito. And yeah, hopefully I have Javi by tomorrow or the following day. All right? Thank you very much. I did it. Okay, gawin natin yung video. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's, di ba? Yun yung sinasabi ko lagi. Pero wala tayong topic. All right, the name is Mikee Reyes. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. And we'll see you all very, very soon. Merry Christmas. And enjoy. Itong time na to yung sobrang chill eh. Yung in between Christmas and New Year. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. And please stay healthy. Peace.